Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. Brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware, Long Island's largest rock salt source, and they've got everything you need when it comes to dealing with winter weather. And we have some winter weather coming up for this week. 1226 North Wellwood Avenue, just north of the Southern State Parkway, 631-756-1125. They are a local business, by the way, and no better time than now to support a local business. The website is omnitruevalue.com. All right, folks, we've got two weather systems that lie ahead of us. But first, before we get to that, we have the weekend, and the weekend is looking cold. This is really the coldest weekend and probably the coldest weather of the season so far. Nice big high has come down from Canada. You see it there up in northern Illinois. And we've got a lot of those lines up and down the East Coast. The gradient is somewhat on the tight side because we still have this block to the east with low pressure there. So there's going to be a bit of a wind today, especially along the coast. So high temperatures that aren't going to get much above the upper 20s and low 30s. You throw in the wind, and you're talking about temperatures that will be feeling like they're in the teens all day. And Sunday morning is going to be the coldest morning of the season as well, with lows down in the teens and single digits. And the wind will still be rather busy tonight. As you can see, the gradient is still very tight, especially from New York City eastward. The gradient is a bit less as you go west into Pennsylvania, and the center of the high is now moved into western Pennsylvania. So it won't be too long before the winds do drop off, but we are talking about wind chills in some places overnight in the single digits to near zero. And then Sunday should be an okay day, sunshine, maybe some high clouds as a weak trough approaches from the west, and we're going to see that trough weaken. Temperatures tomorrow will be in the low to mid 30s, and now we can start the ball rolling with the next two storm systems. So here's the first one, and we've got another weak little high that builds in on Monday. So Monday I'm expecting to be a day where we start out with some sunshine and then see increasing high clouds. Now, as this system approaches, you'll notice that it is, well, doesn't look half bad here in terms of the signature on the GFS. You've got rain into the Carolinas. You have some snow north and west of the low center in Kansas and moving up toward Missouri. You have a primary low that is moving up into eastern Missouri and heading into Illinois. And here we are at 1 a.m. Tuesday with maybe some snow in southern New Jersey, a little bit more in south central Pennsylvania, and some freezing rain, northern Virginia, parts of Delaware, western Maryland, and into southwest PA. So you look at this and you think, okay, well, we're about to get slammed with some heavy wintry precipitation. Well, not necessarily. And in this particular case, I am really kind of underwhelmed by this all, because what happens is the primary low is so far to the west, the secondary low is beginning to develop here, where we have low pressure just well east of the North Carolina coast. The secondaries, now watch what happens as we move this eastward on Tuesday. The secondary kind of flies out of there. It's way out here. And what you're left is really with a dying primary, and you notice that during the day on Tuesday, that precipitation shield just kind of falls apart, really. So I'm underwhelmed with this. This is, I think, going to wind up producing in some places. My general feeling is that it'll be on the order of a coating to a couple of inches, maybe in parts of central Pennsylvania, and perhaps extending into parts of central New Jersey, depending on how this sets up. There could be a band of several inches. But I have to tell you, I'm just kind of decidedly underwhelmed by all of this with this first low as it moves on out. And now there's still some snow going on here Tuesday night into Wednesday. I guess we just have to keep our eyes on that dying primary to see if it holds on. But again, decidedly underwhelmed. Now, the next shot of energy coming out of the west is far more impressive. There's the upper air support for the lead system weakens as it approaches the East Coast. The upper air support for the second system, which is, as I said, impressive to start with, winds up strengthening as it approaches the East Coast for Wednesday night into Thursday, and many of the models pointing to a major storm developing near the Virginia Capes. And this was last night's mid-run GFS, and it's been showing that the low is responding to the relaxing block to the northeast by coming further north. Now, at face value, you look at this, and this would say that Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, maybe the southern half of New Jersey, southeast Pennsylvania, south central Pennsylvania, get into an area of heavy snow should this verify. The upper air features are impressive, but the issues remain the same. How strong is this block to the north and northeast? It does relax, but does it relax enough? Because you'll notice that the low, instead of moving northeastward toward what we refer to as the benchmark location of 40 north, 70 west, southeast of Long Island, and rather than move there, it moves pretty much straight east out into the open waters of the Atlantic. It intensifies into a monster storm here. But again, the track is more to the east. If it winds up being more northeast over time, can't say that is impossible here with what we're dealing with, then we could wind up with something far more important in the forecast down the road. So it's all going to really depend on the relaxation of the block regarding the second thing. And the block is too strong with respect to the first system that we're dealing for Monday night through Tuesday night. Again, I'm decidedly underwhelmed by that particular system. We don't really have the Weather Service snowfall maps at the moment, only go out to Monday evening. So you're just starting to get into some of the snows here in parts of Pennsylvania, down into areas around Harrisburg and points west. But we suspect that later today, the Weather Service will be updating this map, and also to this evening, this map gets extended a little bit further in time and goes out into Tuesday morning. But we really need to cover the time period from Monday night through Tuesday night because of the very disjointed nature of what we have. Just to leave you with the WPC with their 72-hour forecast. Now this goes into Tuesday morning, so again, this does not cover the whole time frame. We really need to see out through Tuesday night, but at least through Tuesday morning, 7 a.m., the 30% line, which is what I would probably regard as the area where we'll probably see the accumulating snow, is running across south central Pennsylvania into northwest New Jersey, and then extends north and west from there. And you can see where the highest probabilities of snow are, of at least 2 inches, central PA, north and west. And then, of course, there's another time period to add to this, so it's a little bit deceiving. And this is the WPC's early look on day 6 of their long range, where they have a 30 to 50%, that's a high number, 30 to 50% chance of at least 2 to 3 inches of snow in northeast Virginia, Maryland into Delaware, and they have a 10 to 30% chance up to about 195 in New Jersey, and extending west along, say, Route 78 in Pennsylvania, southeast, south central, and southwestern Pennsylvania, and points southward. So the early look here from the WPC, this is for Thursday into Friday on the second system. They are obviously paying attention to this. So that pretty much breaks it down from what I've seen on the overnight hour model runs. I'm not expecting to see a whole lot of change during the day today, but perhaps the precip might be a little bit more impressive on those runs. We'll have to wait and see on that. And of course, we will update you with anything else that's happening later today with our regular website posts. And we also have the Joe and Joe Weather Show Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on my YouTube channel. Weather in 5 brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware, Long Island's largest rock salt source and provider of everything you need to get through winter storms. 631-756-1125. They are just north of the Southern State Parkway. They serve the entire tri-state area. And remember, folks, they are a local business, and you want to support local businesses during this difficult time that we're going through. OmniTrueValue.com is the website, 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon. So everybody have a great day, and we'll update you later.